Music isn't just sound. It's advice that you might be living by without even knowing it. ChatGPT just got way more real. And Dubai, they're letting RoboTaxis hit the streets. Are we ready for all of it? Let's talk about it on Los Digitals. So we're here with Jenny Bean and Mr. Digital Jeff.
What's going on, guys?
We're finally ready, guys. We're back in production. We're back in action after a long weekend. We're excited to be here. Excited to be back with another official podcast episode. Should we just get right into it, or y'all want to tell them a little behind the scenes action?
No, let's get into it. We'll do that after.
Okay, let's get into it. So let's go with the music isn't just sound. Do you want to start or I start?
No, you start.
Okay, well, let me just start with my whole introduction.
Because I feel like mine will take a little longer.
So we all know that music is more than just words. It stays in our ears. And I realized that I never knew about that until Stranger Things, because you know the whole entire thing they did with the running up the hill and the Max. I didn't think of music like that until that scene, or like that whole entire thing that they did with it. And I was like, oh, that's so true. Like, music hits parts of our brains that we can't feel with words.
Like consciously.
Yeah. I'm like, that's so true. So it sticks with us, and sometimes it even affects our actions. And a lot of the time, like without even realizing it, we take the advice from the lyrics of the music that we sing along to. So like subconsciously, we're thinking these actions are okay because like certain artists, like, well, all artists, they're successful. You know, they're an artist, they made it. And we're over here thinking, they're successful, they're singing about this. This is the way they went about it, their actions, you know.
Like it normalizes.
And it normalizes it, and you're like, oh, because they're successful, it's okay if I do it. Or even if it's not okay I do it, it's done before, and they're still able to be successful. So we want to get into talking about, how do you call it?
Who is the influence?
Who is the influence you should be, like, the advice you should be taking, and someone you shouldn't be taking that advice from.
Or better, who is, what I want to know is who is in the agenda to create, what's the word? I don't even know what the word is. I want to make sure I use proper words here.
Yeah. Like that negative? Or are you talking about the opposite?
I mean, well, yeah. Actually, I want to expose the negative one.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's go for it.
That's what we're going to do.
I feel like it's, okay, you know what? I'm going to let you talk about it.
So don't get us wrong, though. We're like, the artists that we're going to list, the ones that we chose, like, we listen to them, we love them, but you have to know consciously, like, you can't just be taking advice from them, though. Like, you got to know what you're listening to. And a lot of people don't, because it could also be, we're not trying to be sensitive. You could be in the situation that artist was in, and you're just following to their footsteps, and you're so vulnerable that you don't feel like notice that the difference between wrong and right.
Yeah.
So we just want to say, like, we love these artists and their music is good, but the advice that they're giving off isn't really the best advice.
Yeah, like for a time being, like these artists were part of our lives, and I feel like, you know, they were there as like kind of like a comfort. And, you know, I think like once you've like kind of outgrown that, you like look back and you're like, oh damn. But I guess like just to keep reliving.
I was bobbing my head to it.
Yeah, but to like
right before church.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna list an artist that you should be artists that sing about the same situations, but one that you should take advice from, and the other one you shouldn't. And it's all love to every artist. But so the artist I chose was SZA and H.E.R, which is H.E.R. Do you know them or no?
No, I don't.
You know?
Who?
SZA and H.E.R. They're two different artists.
Yeah, SZA and H.E.R. So H.E.R is like, oh, you don't know?
No, I don't. I feel bad now, but it's okay.
It's okay. So let's talk about, I chose two different songs. I paired two different songs that, you know, relate to the same thing. So I chose Kill Bill and Focus. So in SZA's song Kill Bill, she says, I might kill my ex, not the best idea. His new girlfriend's next, how'd I get here? So the situation here is jealousy and rage after a heartbreak, which it's okay, you know, feel the rage. Like, you're gonna be mad, you're gonna be sad.
Yeah.
But
the action,
it's
right?
promoting like revenge and like obsession as love, you know, be love, which is not okay. I know when I heard the song first, I was like, it's a vibe, because the song is actually a vibe.
Yeah.
But then you listen to the lyrics, it's like, whoa. And then she eventually says, she goes by, how does it go?
What?
I don't know, but basically she says like it's a concept in her head at first, and then at the end it's not a concept. Like she went through like, oh, I'm gonna kill my ex, basically type thing. And like, damn, she just sounds crazy, right?
Yeah.
But the song's a vibe. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
we love SZA. But the audience could think that like these extreme emotions, extreme actions are just like being devoted and being like, you know, this is love.
Yeah, like you confuse what love really is.
And like that's not
it's just
love.
like it's just toxic. I think especially because a lot of like people that listen to her,
Yes.
like when I first discovered her, I think I was maybe 16 or 17. So obviously like she seems like she's very vulnerable with her lyrics, and you know like she does like put her emotions out there, which is like it's good like to be very open about what you feel instead of like suppressing it. But like I said, like when you're younger, it's like, you know, you kind of feel like, oh, like I have an artist that relates to me. But now that I'm older, because when she came out with that album, I was like, oh, like cool. Like I've been listening to her, following her for a while now. And then I listened to the album and I was like, this is just like sad. Like it gets old.
My glasses, bro. Why don't we?
I've been thinking about that. Why not wearing the shades? You're like revealing yourself.
Do not look at me, chat. Damn, nobody said nothing. Where'd I even put them? I put them down over there.
Jordan, be for real.
I was looking at myself. I was like, hold on, something looked
You
different.
freaked me out. I was like, what's like, did it stop again?
My bad, chat. Y'all didn't see that. Continue.
But yeah, so when that album came out, I was like this is not like what I'm feeling. Like I just like kind of like outgrew that. But I think people like that get stuck in that like kind of mentality of like, oh, I'm like this broken person, like, oh, like this girl, and like it's like you get obsessed with like, and you just see it so much in real life where I don't like you fall back into like those toxic relationships or like those toxic tendencies, and it's like I feel like it kind of like keeps you from growing as a person, like when you listen to music and lyrics like that, and it affects like who you are, like because I feel like a lot of the time whenever I get inspired, it's like by music, and then like you get inspired by lyrics like that, and it's obviously not going to be in a good way.
Yeah, like for these lyrics, they could. What happened?
I was gonna laugh because I'm one of the worst person. Like I can't memorize any freaking songs.
I used to be that same way. Like I can't.
No, that's the
I wouldn't
thing.
listen to it. That's why.
I like mumble half of the lyrics. I can listen to a song a million times. I won't remember any of the lyrics.
And then for me, it's like not even that I can't remember lyrics, but a lot of the time, like I need to actually see the lyrics for me to be like, oh,
yeah.
that's
the
they
way
were
I
saying.
learn them.
And then you're just like, that's actually, I don't like that. Like, what do you mean you might kill your ex? That's not okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, didn't this guy David like have a song about killing the girl?
Yes,
Yeah.
romantic homicide.
And then he actually did it. Like he influenced himself to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, and then
Which
so you know
No,
with
that's-
Genius, is that what it's called?
Genius.
Genius, yeah. So they basically like they get artists, and then so he was like they kind of like clipped him. They went back to that video because he was doing an interview with Genius, and he's like, in the back of my mind, you died, right? He's like, so like he was like explaining the song, but he's like, I didn't actually kill her. Like it was just like in my head. I'm like, why do you have to elaborate that?
Oh.
I thought it was already, yeah, like I thought it was already like said in the song, you know, like you're trying to get rid of this person in your head.
weird.
He revealed his insecurities. Edgar Allan Poe talks about that in I forgot the name of the poem, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, why do you even have to elaborate on those sentences? Like obviously you didn't kill an actual person.
Yeah.
So it was just like,
That was a red flag right there.
yeah, it's like the signs were there. But yeah, okay, continue.
Okay, so now let's go into her. So in her song Focus, this is when I'm compared to Kill Bill. Her song Focus, she says, can you focus on me? Basically, that's like what she says many throughout the song, can you focus on me? So she's basically saying she feels unseen in her relationship, which I know in SZA she's not in the relationship, and then in this one she is.
Yeah.
But she's feeling like unseen in this relationship, but like from what I took from it is she's promoting like communication and accountability. Like, oh, focus on me instead of like, you're not gonna focus on me. Let me, go kill.
Let me go
like,
rage.
Let me go kill. Let me rage.
So
and
it's the same scenario happened on both songs, but one had a better way of handling it.
yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, got it. That makes sense.
And the
Yeah.
way like that people
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
So
even know
there
what I
was
gonna
this
say
song
there.
from the 80s, late 80s, maybe early 90s by NWA where they got in trouble for it. It was F the Police.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
what would have been the good version of that?
F the Police, maybe what would be the good version for that? So it's like goes by F the Police. What would be a good version?
I have no idea. That you put it on the spot.
Well, it's about like I think they were protesting against the way police were treating specific groups of people.
Yeah,
and
maybe like Kanye West.
I'm gonna go with the song that is "We're Gonna Have a Good Day." I don't know why.
No, but they're actually trying to voice something,
Oh,
but they said
okay,
it in the
okay,
wrong
my
way.
bad.
Yeah. So like they were trying to voice like F the police, but it really it's about some type of the system's broken.
Oh, the song "No
You know-
Freedom Till We're Equal." Damn right, I support it. Do y'all know that song or no?
No.
Not Mac Miller. What's his name? Macklemore?
Yes.
He came out with a song.
Are you talking about the one I'm talking about?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I think you are.
Or Changes by Tupac.
Changes. Yeah. Also, like other things about like I know Jordan's like only mentioning one song, but basically all of her music is like that. Or it's like
I was gonna mention more, but yeah.
she also like talks about being the side chick, or like I'll have them on the weekends, like, and it's just like
Now the
That's
one
like-
lyric that really throws me off, she says something, she says my pussy precedes me.
that's so vulgar.
And I was saying, Jenny, it means like that's what they first see you for, right? And I'm like, so is that really her fault that people see her as like that's the first thing they notice about her, like, you know? That. And then Jenny's like, well, the way that she presents herself, or
I think,
Right?
yeah, the way someone presents himself as a big,
that's you get the impression from them.
yeah, like if you see a girl with like little shorts and like a little shirt and just like being very like, you know, like all out there, you're gonna not think good things of. Like, do you think she'd be like a Christian? Like
No.
you would think she's
Like,
like
she a hoe.
yeah, she a hoe. So I was like obviously not trying to like say it in a bad way, but just like I think
Like
like
that could be why.
I guess just objectively, like from one person to another, like that's the way we just think about things. Like naturally, it's not even trying to judge someone else.
Yeah.
So
So it's like self-cost.
yeah.
And then she has another line. We never got to the other
Or the one with
question.
Travis Scott too. Love Galore, is it? Love
Yeah.
Galore? That one's like really toxic too. If you look at the music video, she basically kills him in the music video.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the music video. I love that song though, but no. Then another lyric she also has was basically that she screws on her ex because he validates her. And it's like, damn, like especially with all like the people in this world, like the girls in this world that go through heartbreaks like in teenage years, and then they hear that, they're like, oh, so relatable because like he validated me.
Yeah.
But it's like that's
Well,
not
the
the way to
problem-
go about
Like
it.
it just promotes like low self-esteem.
The problem with the majority of like teen dating and stuff like that is that you're dating a teen. Like, what you
Yeah.
expect?
Yeah. Actually,
And you have that teen, you're a teen,
Yeah.
so
And
don't
you're
take
you're letting that impact the rest of your
yes.
relationships.
Yeah.
It's,
and I don't know, like something that's always just kind of like I've always been amazed by. I don't want to say amazed, but I've just always been like, how? Because when you're a teenager, I feel like things don't really seem like a big thing. You just kind of like, oh, like that's life, or like, you know, it's like it's supposed to happen. But then you look back on it and you're like, that wasn't right. But the thing I'm talking about is like how kids are like teenagers are really toxic in relationships. And back then, I guess I didn't see it as a big thing, but now I'm looking back at it, I'm like, how are you 16 years old and inflicting that type of like trauma and pain on someone else? Like it genuinely like it just like it like flabbergasting me, like, cause what?
that's
Well,
true.
and it goes back to like lyrics and music they listen to.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like a little
Cycle.
cycle.
Yeah.
It's a system that they've created.
And that's why
Yeah.
we're trying to help you out. Take
Okay,
this
so the question, I have a few questions. Okay, you want to finish this and I have a few questions after
yeah,
that?
I guess I'll do one more. So we won't do because I had two more, but I'm gonna do this one because this is like actually a good example here. So the song SZA, she has a song called Snooze, basically like her devotion to another person. I can't lose without you. And then H.E.R has a song called Damage. So in Snooze, SZA says, "What the hell is that?" In Snooze, SZA says, "I'll touch that fire for you. I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. I'd kill that bitch." So the situation is like a extreme devotion to someone. like being obsessed with them, self-sacrificing your self-worth, your self-esteem for another person.
Also
even
just-
when they don't have you on that pedestal that you're having them on.
Yeah.
So this could be promoting like that loving someone equals meaning losing yourself. And like cutting that line between like
having no boundaries.
Having no boundaries, yes.
And just being self-destructive for another person.
And they might, and then like kids or teens might see that as being loyal, like you're being loyal to the person you love. But in reality, it's like you're losing yourself over them when you shouldn't.
Yeah.
If
to a person that will do the bare minimum for you.
Yes. And then in Damage by H.E.R, she says,
telling me lies, making me cry, wasting my time the whole time. So just be careful what you take for granted.
She's recognizing the emotional risk for me.
But she's not gonna go back and be self-destructive like
yes.
SZA.
She's like, okay, I will go crazy, but I'm not gonna lose myself, and I'm not gonna lose myself to please you.
Yeah.
So she's
like there's a boundary there. Yes.
Yeah.
And
so she's the good one.
Yes.
Her, yeah.
So the audience perception acknowledges risk but avoids glorifying the destruction. And the advice takeaway: you can love deeply, but don't erase yourself. Do you want? And then I know she has for hers. I feel like it's longer, so I'm just gonna stop at the second one.
I just wrote a lot of information just in case. But your questions?
Yeah.
I mean, do you think a lot of this has something to do with like agendas, or, for example, like how do people, like, the idea of industry plants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they're trying to instill like an agenda, I'm talking about like the deep states trying to instill an agenda. Do you think they use artists to control that narrative to make it mainstream and be involved in the influence of?
That's what I was thinking, because I'm like, some people do sing about their everyday life, right? Or like things that actually happen in their life. But I'm like, what if somebody's just singing to promote that narrative? What if that actually never happened to them, but that's what they are trying to get out there? So I was like, I wonder who actually goes through this stuff. Like, how many times you're gonna go through it?
Well, what's his name, Ice Cube, say that? Like, he said that like rappers talk about drugs and sex and all of like violence, like to promote it, and so like they can stay in that state of mind, like to the listeners. But my artist is The Weeknd, and
El fin de semana.
do you listen to The Weeknd? Do you listen to The Weeknd?
That was a good one.
No, I don't. I don't have him on my playlist. So.
Okay.
But I do like his music. Like, it's just a
chill guy.
catchy, vibey.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, so like, let me ask you, like, what songs do you listen to?
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
You know what?
I don't remember any of the songs, to be honest. The names.
I do remember one that you overplayed so much, and it was like a video
Yeah.
of you riding a skateboard.
It wasn't even me writing it. I found the video.
But I think you're using
It was a TikTok.
blinding lights or something like that.
Oh yes, blinding lights. That did
Yeah.
blinding lights.
Yeah.
And then
What's
actually,
Blinding Lights about?
Oh.
I don't like the song because you overplayed it so much. So
I didn't play it. It was on my TikTok. It was on my TikTok feed.
but then you started playing it a lot, and I was like, I don't like it.
I don't remember playing it,
It's
honestly.
because that's like the one trending. Like
Yeah.
it trended to a
You
general
probably
audience.
heard it on social media and you applied that to me.
No, I could have sworn it was
Dude,
you.
where would I play it? On my headphones?
Okay, anyways. So I don't know if you've ever like really gone
Trying to get me
into
here.
if you've gone into like the Trilogy album.
No.
So in his early days, he talks a lot about, like substance abuse, or in his music, he talks a lot about substance abuse, like coercing these girls to, live the lifestyle that he was living. I mean, it's all related to like drugs, sex, like money, and, just him being lost. So, and his genre is like dark R&B. And so one of the songs, House of Balloons, and I named this one because I made a list of like his darkest songs, right? And I just also like wanted to name like some that are more popular that people would recognize. So House of Balloons. And so this one is about him blaming a girl he coerced and manipulated into thinking that doing drugs and living his like nightlife is what she wanted to do. And so
manipulator.
yeah. So the name I do want to go like a little bit like back in like because it wasn't like I think there was a lot of intention put into the music that he released. So he released
In that span.
so he released 3 mixtapes in the span of 9 months. So it was House of Balloons, Thursday, and Echoes of Silence. So he released all of those 3 within 9 months, and they all kind of revolve around the same topics, like about like just manipulating and just like the way he views women and like relationships is kind of like an exchange. Like what are you willing to do for me? And knowing that he's not going to reciprocate anything, but just knowing that he's like the dominant person. So obviously very like narcissistic, manipulative tendencies. And also when you listen to his music, especially those like the trilogy, it sounds very sinister and very like cynical, like very dark. It doesn't feel just like sad, because like when you listen to some songs and it's like, oh damn, like.
But it's like catchy though.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
So House of Balloons, right?
As the first one of the trilogy.
Yeah. So he got the name House of Balloons, and this is kind of like a little like theory that I came up with.
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah, conspiracy theory.
Ooh, can we put a sound effect?
Yeah.
Put the music here, Jordan.
That would actually.
Like not right now, like
Oh.
in the edit.
Yeah.
In the edit.
In the post.
I think everything's live now for.
This song the song and album is called House of Balloons, right? And he said in an interview that it comes, so him and his friends would throw these parties, right? And they weren't even like great parties. They were just like random, like come over, whatever. And they would decorate the house with balloons and like just to make it look more decorative, more fun. And so I feel like this was kind of like a metaphor that ties into the songs, because in the song House of Balloons, he knows that she doesn't want to be there, because like he says this, your mind wants to leave but you can't go, this is a happy house. So I feel like him decorating the house with balloons in real life, it kind of masks that, like where am I, like trying to put you like in this
trance.
Yeah.
There's balloons here. There's nothing wrong. Come on, there's balloons. Come
Like, this is
on.
fun.
Yeah, like it's
We're
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
Let's go party.
Yeah.
I'm the
Come on,
weekend.
guys.
You're
House of
like
Balloons.
Monday. I'm the weekend. Come on, I'm cool.
Yeah, and so
I'm Friday night. You said
in this song he repeatedly says this is a happy house, and he says it over and over and over, and it sounds almost hypnotic, like as if he's actually trying to like get that girl to stay, which I believe that he is. And also like just
So it goes
I
layers
guess-
deep.
yes, it goes, because I feel like when you're listening to it, it's like it does, like like it sounds kind of dark. It does sound dark,
you
and then
hypnotized, huh?
it sounds dark, but it's like you can't take it off because it's like so good. So I feel like that's where it kind of gets like a little like, how do you, like it is hypnotizing you in a way to stay there and listen to it. But it is, I'm not gonna lie, it's a really good song.
And then that's like basically what he did in real life to the girl.
Yeah, and he does this like in a lot of his songs where he repeats things to put you like it
In
sounds
a
like you're just,
trance.
like trying to get you in a trance state. So there's this other song called Repeat After Me. And so in this song he was with his girl and she's with a new guy, and he's basically trying to get her to get back to him just so he can like, I guess, have his way.
So it's not even about being with her. It's about getting his way
Yeah.
because she's with somebody else,
Yeah.
which is common in.
Yeah, and he kept repeating like,
Relationships.
you don't love me, like, you don't love him, you don't love him, you don't love him. So
He kept repeating that. You don't love him. You don't love him. You don't
yeah,
love him.
like yeah, so trying to convince
It's a
her.
mantra.
Yeah, which I was like, what the heck? Because like, it was just like, my brain was just like, what the heck? Like this man is like low key, very sinister. Like this don't.
But did
feel
he
right.
write those songs, by the way?
Yeah. So and then the second song was Wicked Games, and this
Wait,
one
that's
is
barely the second song. I thought we were in the third song.
no House of Balloons.
Oh, what the hell? Because you said in the next song.
No, okay, so, also, let me go back to House of Balloons. So you know how I said that it's about a girl, like he's blaming that, you came, like, how do I explain it? So,
Oh, yeah.
one of the first lines of the song is, you're in my world now, you can stay, but you belong to me. So he's like, it kind of sounds like
Controlling.
he's, yeah, like you can come, like stay, like kind of comforting her, but then it's like, but you belong to me. So it kind of like, what's it called?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
It's
you get what I'm
weird.
saying?
Yeah, so do you think that influences girls to be okay with that type of relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then for the guys, what does it promote to them?
That if they do something, like even just the bare minimum for a girl, that they know that a girl is willing to stay and, you know, put up with all of those negative behaviors because,
For them.
yeah. Because they're
So
willing.
narcissist behavior, basically.
Yeah.
You think it portrays like who he really is, or is it think it's just a demon riding through him?
The thing is, so there's a little like a backstory to this trilogy. So there's this girl named Valerie that supposedly they were dating before he really like got famous, and so she's based on a real person named Alice Ustinova, like allegedly, right? And it's and she like shows up all over the trilogy, and basically she comes from like this rich background, and she's portrayed as like that good girl, like the good girl with perfect lifestyle, but she wanted to like escape that, and he kind of used that like against her, like he used that like to get her
To
where he wants. And so basically they met each other and she fell in love, but he, you know, he was like at the, I guess the worst part, like the, you know, rock bottom, I guess, as far as like who he was as a person and like how good, you know, his morals. And, you know, he like pulled her into like that chaos and darkness with him. And like not only did she get addicted to him, but to like his lifestyle, like the way he lived. And so, you know, she stayed with him. And so there's a lot of times like a lot of the songs within the trilogy, it talks a lot about like manipulating and coercion and kind of like getting this girl to do drugs for the first time with him. And it all sounds just like really dark, and I'm just like, so
I got her smoking crack.
Doing
No,
drunk
so
getting drunk every night.
one of the songs that I did want to mention, which was when I heard it, I was like, that sounds really dark. It sounds like, it does sound sinister. Like it sounds like the devil, because it's called Initiation.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Do you think he sold his soul?
Do I think he sold his soul? That is definitely.
I mean, he's the Weeknd.
If he didn't, so
What do you do when
Wait,
you
no, actually,
go to
Dad.
church?
You know what? Wait, was it him? I heard this theory like I think 2 years ago. I believe it was the Weeknd, and they were at a no. So this girl had a dream, right?
Like
had-
this is real life? Or
Real life.
Or it's not a song.
No, this is real life. So
Okay.
this girl had a dream, and she was at this Weeknd concert, and somehow she was backstage. So he performed everything. He went backstage and he took off his mask, like the Weeknd, the way he looked, and it was the devil, like it was a demon.
Oh hell no!
Yeah. Like, and she had that dream, and it was like very vivid.
Oh, so the dream.
It was a dream.
Oh, okay.
Like she had this dream, but it's like, that's actually crazy to have a dream like that. Like, I don't
I
know.
remember when we were in Alabama, there was all these theories about him being like satanic or something like that.
Yeah.
Remember
Because he
any of
released an
this?
album or something with the mask. I don't know what
I
it
know.
was, where he looked scary, and everyone started coming up with these theories. Like,
Yeah.
so I guess he's always been in, like, how do you call it, revolved around that?
Like, yeah, it's been involved.
Yes. Which is, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is the song Initiation part of the trilogy or no? Right?
Excuse me. Yes.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. And anyways, so Initiation was, I feel like you can already kind of grasp like what that song means, but basically this girl wants his, you know, what's that? I literally,
He's like,
Freedom, power.
his validation. Like
Oh,
she
she
wants
wants-
validation from him and for him to
She
acknowledge
wants to
her.
be seen by
Yeah.
him.
And
By
he's
the
like,
Weeknd.
I can do what you want. Like I can give you that, but I need you to do something for me. So I feel like, obviously, what it does is kind of like create like these transactional relationships with one person to another. Like in real life, like if you apply that to your real life, like you don't really see love as love, but as like transactional. Like if you do this for me, then like, yeah, like maybe I can do that for you. Maybe I can provide that for you. And so it's just, so a lot of his songs is just like, you know, he escapes through like drugs and sex and just all of these like negative habits. And not only is he like being destructive towards himself, it's like being destructive towards another person.
Another person.
Yeah. And so,
like playing with their feelings.
yeah. And I guess like listening to that as a kid, or not a kid, but
Damn, a kid.
not a kid, but like someone young.
Yeah, it's influence.
Yeah, it's just
Definitely influence.
when I see it like from my perspective, when I first started listening to him, it kind of felt more like, oh, like I could feel his sadness, and it was very comforting.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
now
he was actually manipulating also the listener.
For real.
Yeah.
This guy played chess.
The first time I heard him, I was like in 5th grade, and we were at
what? For real?
no, and it was at school. That's why. So we were at the dance, and the coach's son, or the coaches, they would run the dance in the gym. So the coach's son was able to put music on to everywhere, and I think it was the Hills started playing, right? People did I don't know what it's called, but I think it was the Hills.
Yeah.
And then you just hear like the coaches trying to change. They're like, "Oh, lower it down," like. And I didn't know what I didn't know what the Weeknd was. But ever since that, I knew like he wasn't for kids. I guess like I knew he was for older people,
Yeah.
not for the younger audience. Do not listen to him if
Yeah.
you're younger. But that's like the first time I heard of him, and it was the Hills.
Yeah. A lot of his music is crazy. Like, it's just not crazy, but it's kind of like, are you even like a good person in real life? But this was all when he was 2011. I think he's like 30. He's in his 30s right now. So in 2011, he what?
14 years ago. It was like 16.
Yeah.
Because he was 17 when he
And those are real
when he moved out of his home, and he would like couch surf.
Is there like any like interviews of the Weeknd? I've never seen him.
That's so true.
That is true.
Isn't he Canadian or something?
Yeah, he's Canadian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've
Is
actually
he an industry plant?
no, definitely not.
I mean,
I don't think so.
so I think for me is like I always when I look at musicians and singers, people of influence, such as you know, pop stars like The Weeknd or Justin Bieber and you know these Michael Jackson, Kanye. I know that they have a lot of power.
Yeah.
And it's always known that, for example, like in the Bible, it says that Lucifer was actually a musician, the greatest musician. Lucifer, like Satan.
Oh yeah.
So like he had the gift of music, and a lot of the artists that make it, you know, talk about it's like a thing that ever since I remember since I was a kid, people talk about how they sold their soul to become musicians, artists, you know, at the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's so scary.
yeah, and
the first time I heard of that was with Eminem. Like I deadass thought he was the devil, or like the devil was inside of him.
well, the thing like if you believe that God works through people, the devil works through people too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. And then the other thing, I think I heard this from Mike Tyson. So, but he said something very powerful. He was like, "You got to be careful when God favors you. You know when you have God's favor, you feel it. You know,
Yeah.
because guess who also favors you?
The devil.
Yeah.
Like
That's very true.
that saying, there is no heaven without hell, or what?
Well,
Like there's always heaven and hell, if you believe in heaven.
that too, but like it's also the fact that you got to just be careful. Like, for example, I find it very interesting that Kanye West goes from making like this type of music, like low level frequency music, to making a Christian album,
Yeah.
to going back to it. I find it like very interesting. Though.
Yeah.
I actually think about that a lot. I'm like, that's
Me too. And I forgot what you had said, that he didn't want to be singing about, I don't know what you said, but he didn't want to be singing about certain type of things.
certain topics.
Certain topics, yeah. And then like the next album he released, that was what he was singing about.
Yeah.
And I was expecting it to be like a Christian album or something more clean, or I don't know. And it was not.
Because he dropped Jesus as King, and then Donda.
And then he did the whole like tour. He was touring across America and doing what's it called, like church on, I don't know, like
churches.
He was doing Sunday service. He was doing Sunday service.
What the heck?
He was touring. Do you don't remember that?
No.
I remember watching
I have one of his
videos.
robes from one of his. I went to a few of them, and he would perform music, but like like positive music.
Yeah.
You know, and they had the choir and everything,
Yeah.
and he had his kids there. Kim was there with him, and then all of a sudden, like all that, like
Boom.
ended,
Yeah.
and then he's
Back.
became what he's doing again. So I don't know. It's interesting to me. I feel like that there's a lot of like when God's favoring you, like guess who's trying to get you.
Yeah.
So if you're in the middle, like you know, it's
They're the perfect example for that.
yeah.
I know, cause I'm like, damn, like, cause a lot of the time, like, I listen to like his older music, like the college dropout or late registration, and I'm like, I feel like it just sounds so different from the music that he has now. Like this one felt very like spiritual, or like his older music felt like spiritual, empowering, just kind of like how you can relate to it, like in your day-to-day life, like all those kind of like that humbleness. And then now it's like I'm just like I don't listen to Vultures like as much because of the things that he talks about, and it just feels wrong kind of like to listen to that.
Did you ever hear the story? I forgot where I heard it, but like it's the story of the picket fence.
No.
So there's a man on the picket fence, right? Mm-hmm. And on one side it's all like it's like Satan, the devil, and then the other side there's Jesus, and the devil's like, hey, if you come on this side of the picket fence, like I'll give you all of this.
Yeah.
Right. And then, but he knows what he's sacrificing. Like, oh, Jesus, like, I want to be like you, but I also want all
Yeah.
Out of
this.
that glory.
Like, he's confused of what to do. So he finally like, well, what if I just stay in the middle? So he stands on the picket fence, so I can have a little bit of both. Right. And the moment he stands on the picket fence, boom, everything goes dark. And he's like, wait, no, I actually was doing both. I wasn't picking you. And then Satan says, you forgot that the picket fence belongs to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like that thing, this is way off topic, but I've been watching Big Brother. It's a show this summer. So in they have to make alliances, and in that show, this one guy like tells everybody, his name's Vince, he tells everybody what they want to hear. That way they could be good with him and nobody will like target him to get him out the house. And then like at some point everybody starts turning against him because he's trying to please everybody. And it's like the second you try to please everyone, like if you're trying to please everyone, you're not gonna please anyone.
Yeah.
And that just reminded me of that, because you're trying to be good here, but then everything ends up just like not working out.
Yeah. Well,
So I guess I'm saying like you pick the loyalty to the right side, or you pick your loyalty.
Well, you gotta stick to one side, correct?
Yeah.
And you gotta be all in.
You're not gonna have nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also, there's a lot of similar parables of this nature, but ideally, like if you're stuck in the middle, you're stuck. You're literally stuck. That's the whole concept. Like that's why you gotta go. That's when I tell you guys, you need to go all in. You can't be like, oh, yeah, I'll do it a few days out of the week. It's all in, or you're not gonna get anywhere. That's it. There's no in between. The people that try to be like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, like they never get to do anything.
Yeah.
So it's full commitment, and yeah, I think God favors you when you're fully committed to Him. But if you're kind of like in the middle, guess who's controlling you?
Say
Yeah.
Devil. Yeah.
So
That's why you start doing things that are like that feel good to your flesh.
yeah,
Yeah. But okay, I guess just to wrap this kind of like this part up, my alternative artist was Daniel Caesar. It's still in the world of R&B, but what's it called? The Weeknd is like dark R&B, so it's still R&B, like the same genre, but just different. But I picked him because he has this song called "Blessed," right? And one of the lyrics that he has, yeah, it's a really great song. He says, "And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you." So he like acknowledges that there's a lot of like, flaws in like their relationship, but he's still, that's what being in a relationship is about, like acknowledging that you guys are not perfect, but like you're willing to work things out. So it's very different from The Weeknd, whereas he sees it like as a transactional thing, like what can you do for me? And
if you do this, I might see you.
yeah,
I might see you on
And
the
then
weekend.
he keeps moving the barrier. Oh,
Yeah.
do this too.
yeah.
You're almost there.
Smoke a little of this, smoke a
Yeah.
little of that.
Drink a little of this, drink a
Yeah,
little of
and
that.
then I guess also because me and Jordan, when we were talking about this, that we wanted to discuss this on the podcast. When we were talking about SZA, I was telling him how it's so easy, like for us to kind of normalize certain situations that are not good for us, because it's like, well, do what makes you happy, and I feel like that goes back to well, I guess like religiously, like the devil. Like, because your flesh, it's like you want to be happy. Like, and I think people forget that happiness it's a feeling. So feelings always come and go. So it's not like if you want to be happy all the time, it's like you just can't. Like you're gonna have to sacrifice certain things in order to be happy all the time. So you're gonna do things that will necessarily benefit you. But I think when people say that, it's like, oh, like do what makes you happy. It kind of like it's like a reason, like not a reason, but
An excuse to go into it.
an excuse for like the other person to like just do what they want to do, and also so that person won't look like they're judging or critiquing them. Because I was telling him, Jordan, how so I don't want to like say names or anything,
Just
but basically
cousin.
somebody was talking to me, and she was telling me about like this friend that she had and that would do self-destructive things, right? And then and I was like, you don't tell her, and I asked her, like, you don't tell her anything about, like, the things that she does? And she's like, no, like, I don't want to, like, as long as she's good, right? And she made it seem like she didn't want to, like, make it seem like she was judging her. But I asked her, like, as a friend, like, do you think what she's doing is good for her, And she was like, no, like, and it's like, it's okay to, like, call someone out without judging them, Because I think like with like, I guess back to the music part, it's like the whole SZA thing, the way she goes back to her ex after him being toxic. It's like most of the time people are like, oh, like it's fine, like just do it, like whatever, like. And like I think the more that you do that, the lower your self-esteem gets. And can you help me?
Like when you look back at all of it. You're gonna look back and see like there's nothing that you should be that actually helped fulfill you in the end.
Yeah.
So like if she would just call out her friend and be like, don't do this because of this, you might feel happy about it right now, but then you look at it in the future and it's like, oh, all those things that I wasted my time on.
Yeah, because you're feeding your flesh when you do those things. It has nothing to do with like, who you are.
But at the end of the day, you didn't fill your own cup.
Yeah. You was not filling your own cup.
No.
Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
You're just sitting there.
No, I'm letting you guys explore those thoughts.
Oh yeah, I was like, I feel like I'm going on the tangent. I was like, I hope this makes sense.
The way I was able to
Back to el fin de semana.
But yeah, that's why I was like, when Jordan brought this up, I was like, yeah, like let's talk about it, because I feel like it's not just music, but it's the way we go about making certain decisions in our life, and how it affects us in the long term. And I mean, people who are not religious obviously don't see it like I guess the way that we do, because how we tie it back to like the devil, and the devil wants you to do certain things, but I guess just like even like from like outside of like a religious standpoint, it's just, do you think like, it's really hard to like, do you feel good, like to ask it, like if you were to feel good if you were to do something, because it's like, again, like happy is.
Put it this way, have you been drinking water or have you been drinking Coke? Or do y'all not get it?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, so it's like the dopamine hit with the Coke versus the water.
Yes, it's keeps you good long term and healthy. And you drink Coke, which is like making those decisions or something that's only makes you happy temporarily.
Yeah,
it's not gonna help you in the long run.
Well, you got to remember that every time you bring something or you desire something or you chase something, there's the opposite of that comes with it.
Yeah.
So if you chase and desire happiness, there's got to be contrast. So whenever you have happiness, you also have sadness.
Yeah.
And you got to be okay with it.
Yeah.
So I think that's what a lot of people do. You can't be in a state of happiness all the time because a state of happiness will bring the night.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the way, that's the way the world works. That's the way the majority of things can be like portrayed, like going back to the devil and God. Like whenever God favors you, the devil is also favoring you. So you got to be careful.
Yeah.
Careful what you're looking for.
Yeah.
If you're using God to feel good about yourself, that's also not good, because then that means that you don't feel that you're the person that you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, God is not there to like, and that's what some religions like getting quote criticized, because they almost make you feel less than what you actually are. So the religion is putting you putting a limit of what you can do, because you're not worthy of being higher than that.
Yeah.
And they control you like that. So you see what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, I guess just it's more of being content with where you're at in life and what you're doing, and I don't mean content by just being comfortable and just staying like stagnant. Is that what the word?
Yeah, stagnant.
But just yeah, I'm doing good. I'm like every day I'm like doing my best. It's more about that than rather like trying to feel these like, I guess like these feelings of like adrenaline, like always running through your body, because there's going to be those lows, and those lows are going to be even lower if you're always trying to feel that like void and always trying to feel something and always trying to do all these things. So yeah.
So Daniel Caesar would be the healthy alternative than the Weeknd.
Who?
In terms of,
Daniel Caesar?
yeah, in terms of like
I feel bad because out of all the artists y'all mentioned, The Weeknd was the only one I knew.
the only one you knew.
The devil.
The devil.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about the devil, guys. This feeds into the conspiracy theory.
And then, okay, actually, when I first started getting into The Weeknd is when we were in Bama. So it was the album Dawn FM. And one of the songs is called Out of Time. And at
Sing
the
it
end,
for us.
I'm not gonna sing. But at the end of the song, it's like, it just sounds really dark. It's like a radio, like a,
I know, I heard the album.
You heard it? Mm-hmm. And it just sounds very like, well, you're out of time, so...
Hell no.
Yeah. And it's like, oh.
Have y'all heard the DMX album? Or
By The
any of the
Weeknd?
albums? DMX, y'all know who DMX is? Or
Yeah.
no? Jordan, do you know?
No.
That's how I feel when you say Daniel Grace or something like that. I'm like, what?
Daniel
what is-
Grace.
What is his name?
Daniel Caesar.
Daniel Caesar. See, I call him
DMX?
Grace because he was the grace of this situation.
That's
but
true.
so I remember. See, my brain doesn't remember names and lyrics. But anyways, DMX has a song where he's actually talking directly to the devil,
Oh, wow.
and it's like conversation back and forth. And the song actually became so popular that he made a second version of the song in the second album. It's actually in his third album. And in the third album, it's by the way, he's doing both voices himself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's all about like, you know, he's asking the devil for things, and the devil's, yeah, here we go, shorty. Like here we go. You can take this. You can get that. You can get that. But now it's the devil's turn to collect, and when it's the devil's turn to collect, he's like, hey, no, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? Why am I doing this? Why am I hooked on that?
Yeah.
You see, because
That's
the
like
devil
what
always
you-
comes to
collect.
collect.
Yeah. It's what you signed up for.
So, but it's a very powerful song, and you know, a lot of people know
I'm gonna listen.
DMX was a very spiritual.
He died, right?
He died,
A couple years ago? Yeah, I remember.
and he had a lot of demons attacking him always.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see it where he's struggling.
Yeah.
Actually, that's one of the songs, struggling.
Yeah, it's
Falling.
like,
I
I guess
can't
what's
get up.
happening with Kanye.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Yeah.
You know, I think it comes with the territory of being favored by God. Like
Yeah.
they have these talents that are far in between. Like the genius of the Weeknd and all these artists. They're very talented in the way they can influence people,
Yeah.
that they get attacked. And that's why you got to be around good people, and or not only be around people, but you gotta be seeking God. You can't be at the fence.
Yeah.
You gotta be seeking
Follow
God.
God.
Yes, because it's so easy to slip up.
Yeah.
The other day, when we were coming on the road back from Houston, we were listening to a song. It's a Kanye West song, and he says, "I met Kanye West. I'm never going to fail." And I was like, "My dad met Kanye West, so he's never gonna fail."
No, actually, because Chance the Rapper sings that part, right? And then they're like, after he made that song with Kanye West, he fell off. And I was like,
Did he?
I don't know.
Your power, bro. How did you even think?
Huh?
Like, how'd you even remember that?
Well, because you just because I remember seeing that,
Oh.
and then like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh. But then I was like, wait, I actually haven't heard Chance the Rapper like in so
No,
long.
I don't even. Yeah, me either. I can't even say a song. I gotta hear it.
I think rap in general just kind of like is not as popular as it used to be.
Mellowed.
It's kind of like dying out. I think rap's
little
dying
bit.
out. That's my opinion. Because I myself only listen to like artists that are maybe because I'm old. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But like who's the best rapper right now?
Best rapper right now.
Give me a few. Give me like.
Cardi B. I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh.
It's dying out. I'm telling you, it's dying out.
Maybe what's his name? Playboy Cardi? Is he a rapper?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a rapper. Playboy
Okay.
Cardi,
Maybe Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
I'm not that into rap, honestly. I've been kind of like diving back into.
I mean, Drake's always up there.
Oh yeah.
Drake's,
But I feel like
and
Drake
Kanye's
just-
always also always. But
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is like
I feel like Drake is so. Like his music used to be good, and now it's just. Like now he just kind of plays music. I guess like music when you're around like random people and you don't know what to play, so you just play Drake because everybody will vibe with it, like
Yeah.
that type of music.
I liked his new album though.
Which one's his new album?
I don't know what it's called, but it's on with the city.
The
Okay,
what?
well, I don't know, but it's on with the song "Die Trying."
Oh.
It's that album.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, that's gonna close our topic about what
Music.
artists you should take advice from versus not.
is this like an ongoing series, by the way?
I told her I was like, I kind of want it to be because I'm like we
Yeah.
could focus on two of them, right?
It kind
Versus like a whole list of them. That way we could really like dive into those two.
Yeah, I mean these were great examples. But yeah, I think there's so many.
There's so
a lot
many.
of that exists not only in music but also in television.
Yeah.
Like a lot of shows create a lot of shows normalize behaviors like cheating and they normalize like drug usage or
You know what
transgenderism or
show does that? BoJack Horseman.
I haven't seen it, but
They
I know what you're
normalize
talking about.
sadness?
But I haven't really like watched episodes.
They kind of normalize substance abuse. No, not normalize because the character BoJack Horseman, he's like the main one, and he struggles with like substance abuse. What's it called? Like he's an alcoholic. He just like makes like all the wrong decisions a person probably could ever.
Well, the
Very
one that
narcissistic.
really felt like influenced a lot of teenagers was Euphoria.
Oh, yeah.
Like Euphoria was like every teenager across America was talking about it, and it normalized every bad behavior you can think of
Yeah.
For real.
in every possible way. And I was like, should be illegal for people under age to even.
For real.
Watch.
Like ID verification before you can watch it
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah,
But yeah, because actually when I watch, because I think I watched BoJack Horseman twice. Like I rewatched it because I was like a little younger when I first watched. Not younger, but I was like maybe
that
17,
explains
18.
a lot, Jenny.
I was 17, 18. And when I first watched it, I felt bad for him. I was like, damn, like that must be really hard, like being like that person. And then I watched it again and I was like, he is a horrible human being. Well, he was not even a human, he's a horse. He's a horrible,
The horse is a bad person?
Horsebean.
yeah, horse being. I was like, he's just horrible. Like there's no excuse for his actions other than that he's just self-destructive. And, despite him being raised in like, in terrible, circumstances, that you're just a bad person. Like,
And he used to feel sympathy.
and before I used to feel sympathy for him. So I feel like when you're younger, you kind of like find a way to normalize all of those, like those bad characteristics of someone else. Like you still try to
Yeah.
see the good in them rather than just being like, well, not that
Or maybe that's just us.
it's just us.
We're always so easy to forgive. So I don't know. It could be us.
Yeah.
Well, is there a difference between forgiving somebody and allowing them to still be in your life?
I don't know. I'm not like that.
I forgive I mean, I've done that. I don't think I have any grudges against anybody.
Yeah.
And I just cut people. Like you draw the line. That's it. Hey, I can't be around that.
Yeah,
I can't be.
That's valid.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Go. Continue.
Okay, so I'm gonna move on into the OpenAI update, ChatGPT update, and then the RoboTaxis in Dubai, and then I wanted to show y'all a video and a little storyline going on with the playoffs, WNBA playoffs, which actually just changed everything. So let's get into a quick ChatGPT update, which is OpenAI posts. To me, when I hear that, I'm like thinking the phone it's gonna have a little pulse or something, a little heartbeat. To me, that's what I think of, right? So this is a new feature that just rolled out September 25th, which was, what day is it today? 28th?
It's the 27th.
27th? Mm-hmm. So it rolled out 2 days ago. So this is gonna be, first it's gonna be for ChatGPT Pro mobile users. So.
Oh, still not out yet then?
No.
Oh, okay, I'm looking for it, like, I don't see it.
Not yet. But it's gonna work like this. So instead of it waiting for you to ask, posts will run overnight, gathering info, doing research, and then giving you 5 to 10 briefing cards every morning. So you'll think of it like a daily news feed that has to do with everything you like.
Didn't we talk about that in one of the first episodes?
Did we?
Like in a similar way, we said like if you could just wake up in the morning and
we probably did.
Your feed's already waiting for you because they know what you like.
Oh, that's so true. And damn that they're hearing you.
They be getting that 411 from Digital Jet.
From those digitals.
They've been watching those digitals.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm like,
that's
so I'm
cool.
gonna wake up and it's gonna be like, good morning. Saw you was getting a Gmail of Uber Eats yesterday. Today there's this promo. Something like that. That's what I'm envisioning, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's gonna be like a little news feed, or like you could even call it like a little personal assistant. You're like doing research, and it's like an ongoing investigation for yourself, and like it's gonna just give you those little cards like, oh, this happened, or this is new, this is a quick update. So it's gonna be integrated with plugin apps like your calendar and email. So if you just need like things for it to highlight or to remember to bring back to you, it'll know that. So yeah, that's basically the update on that.
That's actually pretty awesome. Do you want me to say a few things?
Yeah.
Or you have questions or
no? I guess my question is, how do you feel about that? Or would you integrate, or would you let it be integrated in the apps?
You see, the problem right now with AI is that it's not invisible. You still have to seek it, and you have to find ways to adapt to it and ways to like integrate it into your life. And the integrations vary from situation to situation, from person to person, and industry to industry. Mm-hmm. That it's very hard to create a specific agent like this one, Pulse, that actually kind of does everything, or a good percentage of what 90% of humans need.
Yeah.
The reason Facebook and for example, like, or TikTok and all these apps become so addictive is because they give us the illusion that we're getting information that is super valuable to us, that we need. Mm-hmm. But it's actually not that. It's actually not that. It's actually something else, right? Mm-hmm. But that's the way it felt in the beginning. Like, oh, I'm getting updates from my friends, from my mom, from I'm seeing what my kids are doing or whatever. Like you feel like you're being connected with community, but then it turns out to be like something else. Now you're into like politics and you're into like random stuff that has nothing to do with what you went in there to use it.
Yeah.
But I think something like this could possibly be customized to where like, hey, this is what I want to do in my life. These are my goals and my dreams and my ambitions, and this is what I wanna. This is my bucket list, right? And something like Pulse can help you get there, right? Maybe, I don't even know if that's, but agents like this can help you get there. And that's kind of like what I envisioned. By the way, we built, when I say we, I take so much credit, but one of the ideas that I was working on with Roberto Nixon, this is about 2 years ago, we created an app called Pulse. And it still needed work because AI still wasn't there where we wanted it to be, but basically it was a similar version of it. But it was mostly designed for creators that create content on specific niches. So like if you're into tech, every day it would give you the pulse and like what stories are trending more than others.
Which is
And it would say, hey, the score 98 on this story in tech is something you should talk about. And it would create a script for you or an outline of scripts. And then you would be able to use it to create the content. So it's kind of like
goaded activity.
it's some type of version of this in a different way. But this is something that's, and I always say like the winner of AI is the one that's going to make it invisible, which is why we're talking about the diet tool, which we're not going to talk about publicly. But I feel that that's the way a company wins. Like ChatGPT is still not there.
Yeah.
Like none of them are there. In fact, the only one that is there is the iPhone. The iPhone has AI integration.
Yeah.
Which
I was about to say.
It'll
I'm
like
about to say like a Siri.
like a Siri, yeah, but not even like you still have to seek it. You still have to like remember if you have to do something to use it or to remember to do it, it's not gonna work.
Well, doesn't Google kind of have it like invisible because you look up something on Google and it gives you like an AI overview?
Yeah, so there's that's already one step, but it's actually fucking I can't stand it because that's not what I wanted.
It gets in the way.
It gets in the way.
Sometimes, yeah, a lot of times it does.
It's so annoying that I go to use Google and it's like an AI telling me that like that's what I was telling you guys earlier. Like when you guys were looking for the road information, I'm like stop doing that. Go to the road website. They have the support center there, troubleshooting. Read the forums there. That's where you're gonna find the answer. But you guys were using Google, which is a new version of maybe doing that. And where'd you finally find the answer that the hard drive was actually too slow?
It was there on the.
No, maybe it was. I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I think it was, but
Yeah.
from what I thought, it gets like if you ask it a question like that that's so kind of specific, it's gonna get it from the only sources it knows.
And sometimes it's not the right sources.
It'll link the website, no?
It'll link the website, correct. So I guess that's a good thing. But I feel like the search feature is something else. It's like a different use case.
Okay.
Because the search feature doesn't really mean that. Like I feel like as a human being, knowing how to use search is actually something that a lot of people don't even know how to do. And that's probably why AI works for that. But the people that are good at searching, they don't want AI because we have so much information or context about something specifically that I know exactly what I'm looking for. And AI will give me something random. It just wasted information. Like it wasted some of my mind space for me to have to read that I didn't ask for that.
Space.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's in the way.
anyways, getting frustrated about this.
Just go to the Pony.
It's in his mind. To the she said, "Let's get a move on." But yeah, guys, post is coming. Well, would you say it's like a step into it becoming invisible? The post?
Yeah, because what do you need as a human being? Like when you wake up in the morning, what do you need? What information do you need?
What's going on in the world, I guess.
It probably
What do I
varies.
gotta do today?
Like probably there's like 25 to 30% of data that is completely unique to you, but that other 70%, we all need the same data.
Universal?
For example, it's like weather, what the weather is, the weather forecast, the basic stuff like that. So this is just a little example here, right? Another one could be like the sport or the team that you follow. You want to know the inside information, like who's injured, who's, like those are things that.
Yep.
But-
I'm waiting for
but
an
it's-
injury report right now.
Correct, but it's still like I have my teams, you have your team. Still the same thing though. Still the same technology, the same way to present it. Also, like the shows that you watch, the people that you listen to, did they come out with a new episode? You want to know that too. And what's the episode about? Was it good or not? I want AI to watch the whole video and tell me, was that episode from Los Digitals good, or should I just skip this one? I want to know. I want to know that information.
Of
You
us.
see?
Program it to always say it's great.
Yeah.
You should watch.
We work
Yeah.
with ChatGPT.
If you should repeat that over and over. Hey, ChatGPT or whatever. Like, hey, this is a great episode. Make sure you let everybody know. That way captures that
Starts
information.
doing that, they take your idea.
Yeah. So, anyways, and ideally, like that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a good chance that this becomes something that people use as similar to the way they use Facebook, like the way my mom uses Facebook, or the way you guys use TikTok, or whatever. Like, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
It could become something like that. I don't think it is though.
Yeah.
I still don't think it is. So how many times do you guys open your iPhone and actually go and check like the weather and all that?
Never.
Never, right?
Never.
I do once in a while. I'll do it because I work with a lot of people from like the East Coast or West
So you
Coast.
gotta check their weather?
And I just do it like if we're gonna be out in the field or they're gonna be out in the field. Like, hey guys, check it out. It's gonna rain today, whatever. Wear a raincoat type of thing. But
That's crazy that you have to check though, because you're not there.
no, I just do it as a
Precautions?
data point for myself.
Yeah.
Like I do it because I want to know how things are. It's a way for me to calculate how the day will be. Mm-hmm. If it's gonna be like thunderstorms, snow and blizzard, okay, it's gonna be a long day. We're gonna have delays today. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you think about what do you really need an iPhone for? What do you need it for?
Entertainment. That's it.
Safety.
Oh, safety.
I think
Calling your mom.
One thing that really stops me from just cause not carrying it around is the fact that I don't feel safe without it. Like if anything were to happen to me,
We're doing
What is the
safe
phone
with the
gonna do for you?
I'm kidding.
suppose I can call somebody.
What if it's okay? So somebody's
911.
Like, what?
I don't know. You still good. I think that you might catch the killer, but you're still gonna. The phone's not gonna save you.
I know, but I feel
Speed down.
safer with it with me.
These right here, Monday and Tuesday will save you.
Friday, Saturday.
Boom. Yeah. You gotta learn how to fight, girl. Talking about. No, but
I just need to
really,
go.
like, what do we? I mean, just generally speaking, I'm not saying I'm against the iPhone. I mean, this is what I do for a living. I'm not. But I'm talking about, like, subjectively speaking, like,
It's
objectively
necessary.
speaking, what do we need these devices for? What do we need them to?
I mean, we didn't need them in the past, so I guess you don't need them. Wait, never mind. You do need them.
To stay in the loop of what's going on right now. I feel like it's a way to.
But like, why?
Because isn't that how you make money now? Like that's where it's headed towards.
Yeah, I mean that's actually a valid point, and they're all right answers, by the way. There's no this is no, this is yes. It's like I'm just trying to explore that concept, that idea, because if you really think about what you really need, then you can create the product, and you can say, oh, that product's gonna work, or you know what, nah. Like if you really think about it, like you look at your phone usage, and it'll be like YouTube, like 80% of the time, and then it'll be like phone calls or whatever messages like 1%. So you really never use the fucking phone to communicate. You were just on YouTube the whole day.
That's so true.
But you see what I mean? Or
Yeah.
Instagram, but like, do you really need? You don't. You don't
No, you
really need
don't.
it. Now, if that's your full time thing, then it's okay. Yeah, you do need it because you need to understand. Even scrolling needs to become a thing because you're like, oh, why am I scrolling? Is it like self entertainment or self education or like, am I studying something or am I just passing time here? What am I doing? Not conscious about it, right?
Yeah.
Has it ever happened to you where you like close the Instagram app and then you open it right again?
Yeah.
Yes, it's so
All the
annoying.
time.
That's
It's
how
like-
you see, like you consciously have to say like, what did I just do?
Yeah.
That's the way these AI apps have to be to that point where you don't even it's like
feel
you went through your
like
whole day using it, not even knowing. It's invisible. It doesn't feel like you're using anything.
Yeah. That's true.
It's like Adam and Eve didn't wear clothes and then they did.
Now it's like, I don't know, a change.
Yeah, it's a change. Right? So,
Dirty.
I feel like that's why I'm really bullish on wearables, like the glasses. And I'm not saying like these will be the glasses. Actually, these are products, but the Meta AI glasses, the Oakleys, the new ones, like for sports, the watches that have like your pose, the AirPods, all those will make your life easier. And I say easier, it doesn't mean like, oh, yeah. So my point with this is that in order for AI to become a thing, it's not going to be where you go to the app or anything like that. In fact, it doesn't you can't even see it. It's it's literally, when I say invisible, it's actually literal.
Like going to go eat. Get something to eat. Feeding yourself.
Like, if you're just
It's like breathing.
what if you're just like talking like, oh, I wonder this isn't that, and then like it like tells you as soon as you say it,
Hello there.
or like if you're like, hey, like kind of like a Siri but AI.
So those are like tools. I feel like those are like going to be the first version of all this, which is already happening, right? Talk to Siri, hey, I want to eat XYZ, and then it'll tell you.
No, but not Siri, like ChatGPT.
Like, let's remove the brand. Let's say
AI?
the technology AI. Okay, it can do research. It could conceptualize. It could gather information, critical think, and it can make decisions based on the information that you're providing, and based on the objective also, right? If you have an objective to today, I need to figure out. I need to figure out how can I be more efficient with my time when it comes to cooking my own meals, right? If it already has that information, the AI needs to go do the research based on my individual specific day-to-day life, and say, hey, Jeff, the only way for you to pull it off is you got to buy this, this, and this because of XYZ, and you actually suck at doing this. So you have to buy something else too, right? And this is where you're gonna go buy your groceries.
Yeah.
So they can be fresh daily. This is the closest store that has the highest quality that meets your health guidelines. You see, like it's gonna do all that information for me, and it's gonna just do like, okay, that's
Personal assistant.
that is what an agent is doing all the work for you, but the objective comes from you, and there's got to be a reason why it's giving you information. So like Pulse, what is it doing?
Pulse?
Like the new one?
Basically, like overnight before you go to it to ask it what you need or what you want, it's gonna send you like ideas or updates and stuff that can be beneficial to you, like whatever you've been searching up or what you've been like trying to work on or trying to research, and like whatever you enter to ChatGPT is gonna keep that in mind. That way you can try to bring it back to you with new ideas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's what that's trying to do.
So it's getting there.
It is. There's a lot of subplots here. One is like that's completely an invasion of privacy because
Yeah. Well, so you could opt in if you want to put it in your calendar and email.
see now does it have access to all my emails? Is it going to read all my emails and then decide? And then where does that information store? You see, I don't know.
You're not messing with that.
So I believe that the way to do all this is got to be end-to-end encryption, completely, where you own exactly all your data and you own your AI agent. So it's all in your own local server, and the only way to actually get your information is somebody has to like, not only they probably have to use like a quantum computer to come into your files. But they actually have to come and grab the actual server from your house, and you have the keys to that server. Or this is the other thing I was thinking. I'm giving them too much sauce here.
This is deep dive.
But this is what's going to happen in the future. Like there's going to be a bank that is not a bank for money. It's a bank for your data that is protected there, and your servers are there, and they're protected by high level securities.
And you're allowed to access it.
You have access to it all the time through your own.
Passkey,
your passkey, yeah.
Passkey.
So I think that's the way it's going to be. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just thinking like that's the way in order for people to protect your privacy, that's the way it's going to be, because it's not like, does that mean anybody can come in and like who can hack into those files?
It's like you can't trust it.
You can't trust it. No.
So you want to use it.
So that's part of it that it's like, when I think about this, I also think about that at the same time. It's not like one way or the other.
Let's full send it.
Yeah, and that's why I think that's why it's so powerful, by the way. How does it know all the things that you need?
Yeah.
It's just picking up information throughout the day. And it's a little check mark that you click on. That's it. That you give permissions to do.
Yeah, I accept. And
y'all got to read the terms and conditions. Yeah.
No, and I think like one of the things that could really affect the Meta glasses is the fact that they're completely centralized. So when you record a video, you can't transfer it to your computer directly, your hard drive.
Yeah.
It goes to Meta AI, right?
Yeah.
It uploads to their servers, and then you can download it to your phone. So now there's two copies. One copy is on the actual what's it called? The website, the
Yeah.
Meta AI app.
Yeah.
And then there's other copies owned by Apple. They have a copy, which
really?
yes, you put in your
Oh,
iCloud.
yeah.
You're putting it in your iCloud. So now there's 2 copies, and you still don't have it on your own hard drive. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a huge opportunity for a company to offer the same AI services, but they're completely decentralized. You own you own all your files. Nobody has access to them.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
That'd be badass.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be
So
ideal.
yeah, and people have and by the way, the sucky, there's pros and cons to everything. But the hard part about it is like the people that actually take advantage of these things are the bad guys.
Yeah.
They're the hackers. They're the ones that create they're actually the ones. They're criminals.
Yeah.
And yet us that we're not, we're getting full, like we have no privacy pretty much.
Yeah.
So that's where it gets like really difficult to understand like how to go about this. But I think the technology is getting to the point where you can have your own server that knows you in and out. The way the best example is Tony Stark.
Oh,
Explain.
he had his, what is it called?
It's called I forgot the name. I blanked out. I know. So you know what we're talking about, right?
Yes.
It's the AI that he's always talking to throughout.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's called. Can you look it up, Jordan?
Yeah.
I went blank there. But the point is that you see how like it's just integrated into everything he does. It's like this person he's always speaking to.
Jarvis.
Yes.
Friday.
So it's like the real life Jarvis. That's the way it would be for every person. In fact, I think the way these chips are getting designed nowadays, you can probably have a whole AI like the size of a pin.
For real?
Yeah, and that pin can fit anywhere, and that's why it's dangerous because think about, it could be implanted in you.
Oh, hell no. Hopefully your body just rejects it.
Yeah, at a certain point.
I reject. I object.
But and it could also be like but all these technologies working in our favor
Yeah.
if they're done right.
Yeah.
That's the hard part because there's a lot of hands involved in the decision making process, and the politicians, they don't know what the hell. Like 99% of politicians don't have a clue of what this actually does.
Yeah.
The politicians are being told by the head of these big corporations what is actually happening, and they're telling them what they want to hear.
Oh, instead of like
The truth.
The
Yeah.
truth. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So the biggest threat right now is invasion of privacy, 100%.
yeah.
Because the like in this thing's happening with TikTok. I was listening to the episode the other day of like that. An American company bought TikTok, right, or 80% of it, and then the algorithm is going to be licensed to them. Well, it access to that's so messed up. Anyways, the reason it's a threat, it's a legitimate threat because all that data is owned by a Chinese communist country.
Yeah.
So they know us more than we know ourselves, and then two, because the algorithm knows us, they can control how and I think that's what's been happening actually. The algorithm has been at fault of all the division that's happening in the world. So these echo chambers are being consciously created to make us feel lower or to divide us.
Yeah.
And that algorithm is controlled by somebody in the communist
From another country.
country, correct?
Holy shit.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, yeah, it's a lot.
That is so.
It doesn't give you unbiased information.
What do you mean?
Things that you don't agree with, or like things that are just like kind of like neutral, like give you both sides. Like when your algorithm.
Well, all it needs to it just needs to find one bad apple, and then
boom.
and then we're talking about like the industry plan. It's got to put it it's got to be like, okay, this bad apple is our new star, and then everybody follows that. It's echo chamber there. And then now we have good apples that are also listening to that, and then they influence other people, and all of a sudden there's millions of people that think the exact same thing, and there's no diversity anymore, and there's no opportunity to be unique, and they all believe the same exact thing. And where does that, like when you really think about it, like where does that information come from? It's from this is like a strategy.
Yeah.
So it's warfare.
Yeah.
So
Well, my brain.
will TikTok be saved? Will we do that? No, that's actually wild. That's so true. They can like control the way we perceive our own country or like things going on in our country. And it's easy to
Trojan
cause a
horse.
divide when you're on the outside. You could like control the narrative, especially with the heavily influenced app. Damn. No wonder they're trying to ban TikTok. I knew it was deep, but like, I didn't know. I didn't see it in that way until you just said it.
No, the one that should be executed is the guy that created the algorithm.
Ooh.
He should be gone.
Well, I don't know who it is. I'm just saying, like, whoever invented the algorithm is the same as inventing. Like, it's a powerful tool.
True.
Yeah.
You
He had
you got to if you took it the wrong way. They were saying like the algorithm for like people in China was like very enlightening to like make them better people.
Oh,
And the algorithms for Americans was like division,
division,
polarity,
negativity,
Yeah.
bullying.
yes. And then what's interesting to me is the CEO of Instagram
But-
came out recently.
Oh, wait.
You want to say something?
No, I was gonna say like that's crazy because China is the one that has our data, and
Of all countries, right?
yeah, and all of us like, but their country is the one with like, you know, unitedness, and ours is just so it's done intentionally. What are you doing?
So Instagram is the CEO of Instagram came out recently, Mosseri, and he was saying that you're gonna be able to you're gonna be able to customize your own algorithm as you want. So you can go be able to select like, okay, I'm into this. I want to see these type of videos, and these videos I don't want to see.
Yeah.
So you can be conscious about what's on your feed
Yeah.
versus them because right now the way it is like it does a test. It's always testing. So like it tracks your eye to where it looks, right? So
That's
it'll give you like
actually
a feed, and it'll tell you like, and you'll see. Let's say you click on one video, and then that video has a bunch of videos that are similar. And if you stay on that feed for a while, then it's gonna start populating your for you page,
Yeah.
right? So it's constantly doing that over and over and over. So it gets to know you at a certain point more than you know yourself. But it's also at the same time feeding you things that just keep you on the app, not necessarily what it's good for you. And then the last thing
helps you
about this
stay.
is that the craziest part about the feed, which is kind of creepy when you think about it like this, is that you can't unsee things. So as you're scrolling, right, a new message comes out from a random person around the world, and that person tells you something or shows you something, and you can't unsee that.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense to you guys?
Yeah.
You have no control of what you're gonna see next.
It's in your
like
mind space now.
Yeah, it's part of your. Yes, you saw it. You can't unsee it. So that's where I feel like AIs can come into play. Like I want you to give me a good feed that is beneficial to me. You know,
Not something that's gonna
go watch. Let the AI go watch those videos, and then it'll give you the good
come
ones.
back to you. And
But that's the problem that I see with. I'm like, dude, like y'all gotta be careful who you follow, and you gotta be careful what you're watching, because it's slowly influencing. It's slowly influencing. It's slowly making you who you are.
Yeah.
And changing you along the way, right? So
yes,
gotta be careful with it.
y'all gotta be careful. We gotta be careful.
Everything has been.
We gotta be aware. Everything's calculated.
Everything's calculated. Everything's already planned out for us, y'all.
I think the CEO of Telegram doesn't use a phone at all.
Telegram?
Damn, that's crazy.
I think that's what I heard.
That's actually wild.
Yeah, and
I
if
used to
you
think
I'm
people
white.
who were like the ones that would believe in like the ones that have bunkers and shit. I used to think, like they were crazy. I'm like, bro. Now I'm like, oh, can I join?
Can I go?
how do I get a ticket?
How do I go in
I
there?
cut the grass.
I got beans.
Hey,
Can
bro,
of
I
beans.
know how to cook. You gotta have hard skills. You want to be in a bunker. I'll tell you that much.
Hard skills?
Hard skills meaning like you gotta know how to do something with your hands.
Oh,
If you're gonna be in the bunker in survival mode for years, you gotta know like you gotta hold your weight. Like I'm the doc. I can heal. I can stitch people.
Oh,
Somebody
okay,
gets
okay.
sick, I can cure them.
I know how to do CPR.
You gotta have something.
I think I
Ain't
can
nobody
sew
gonna want you in that
clothes.
bunker. Like kick this guy out. Throw him up to the wolves.
I could sew clothes.
I can make food.
I could change the toilet.
18 recipes perfected. Italian.
1, tuna. 2, tuna with salt. Three tuna mayo and salt.
What are you bringing to the bunker? What are you bringing to the bunker? I'm like, I can scroll for 6 hours straight. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. What skills do you have, son?
I could scroll for 6 hours straight. Wow.
No,
But that's the reality
I
now.
can lift my body weight. So if anyone,
You weigh like 10 pounds.
if anyone's struggling to walk, needs help, I'm the one.
Hell no.
I think one of my biggest benefits would be like, I only eat once a day. Is that beneficial to anybody? More
But we get the
food?
munchies.
Yeah, so anyways, what were we talking about?
What were we talking about next, or what are we talking about right now?
No, we were talking
You're
about,
talking about,
we went off on the algorithm and then
yeah,
what else?
how AI.
Or everything's calculated.
There was one more thing I wanted to say about that, but I forgot what it was. But anyways, if it comes to me, I'll say it.
Okay. Do y'all want to move on to the next one?
Yeah.
So Pony.ai secures permit to test RoboTaxis in Dubai. And from my understanding, Dubai is like a major, like they're up to date with tech and all that, right? So I'm gonna give a quick timeline. So in May, Pony.ai had a meeting with Dubai Roads and Transport Authority to like start implementing their RoboTaxis there. July 2025, they unveiled their plans for supervised trial. September 26, 2025, which was yesterday, Dubai
Yes.
granted them a testing permit to,
To
have
try
the
it?
supervised trials with the robo-taxis. And we had talked about them here with the Teslas, I think. I forgot.
So it's gonna be like an Uber, but there's no person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in
There's no
plans,
pedals. There's no pedals and there's no wheel.
their goal is for by 2030 for
funny.
25%
carnival.
of the rides to be autonomous.
It's a carnival ride. You just get in, you're like, pray for the best.
Hell nah. I mean, I've already said I would get in a robo-taxi car.
I wouldn't get on the
But
highway.
that's cool.
But
You
I
wouldn't
think
get on the highway?
no, maybe like a H.E.R streetcar, like no faster than like 40 miles an hour.
Bruh.
I would do that.
Do y'all
You'd be
think
surprised.
by
It's probably more
2030 though?
dangerous. It's probably more dangerous in these little roads because when there's closures, sometimes they don't report it or the cameras don't see it to the very end.
You're off the hill. So
That's
do y'all
actually
think by
the way
2030 they could
accidents have
achieve the goal?
happened.
By 2030, do you think they could achieve the goal?
Yeah.
No, it's happening already.
So like
The goal is it's
I remember the first.
it's
it'll
happening
be-
already by 2030. Do you think they'll have 25% of rides in Dubai to be controlled?
Yeah.
I would say
Like
the
ro-
majority would be
Yes, me
I
too.
would say like 51%.
When they bring it to Laredo, I want to see it happen.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be private companies though that bring it to their cities. And I think there's not a huge opportunity for people that want to go into that business. It's kind of like what Airbnb brought,
When it first came up or what?
11 years ago. People are like, what is that? What is that? I'm like,
Damn, it was so versatile.
yeah. So the people that got into it early, got to reap the benefits because they have so much more leverage than somebody that's trying to get into it right now.
Right now.
Yeah. But that's an opportunity
corners.
that's a huge opportunity if it plays out well that actually is usable and
I'm like, I got a car. I mean, we don't.
You go
I was
to.
about to say we got a car. You can use ours, and we could like give us some equity in our little robo-taxi car.
yeah.
Built it in, put it in the
Yeah.
system. Oh, and something cool is that it's gonna integrate with metro and bus systems. And it's gonna be level 4 autonomy, which means that it can handle most driving without human input, which is the goal, basically, right? So I'm guessing
Yeah.
level 5 is all without human input. Well, that's that. So let's move on to our short sports segment for the day.
The Sports Center.
Sports Center, which we didn't mention in the intro because I didn't know how long the music section
No,
was
you
gonna
did
be.
mention it.
I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about the
mentioned
playoffs.
everything.
WNBA playoffs is happening right now.
Oh, yeah. So we're in the semifinals. On one side of the bracket, we got Las Vegas versus Indiana, Kenny Clark's team. On the other side is where we want to highlight this segment. We have Minnesota, the number 1 seed, versus Mercury, which is the number 4 seed.
Mercury from where?
Phoenix Mercury. So the series right now is 2-1, but they failed to. Let me just tell y'all, for the second round, because there's only 3 rounds, I guess, for the playoffs. So there's like the first round, then the semifinals, and the finals on each side of the bracket. So then in the second round, they do a best out of 5. You know how in the NBA they do best out of 7. For the W, they do best out of 5 for the second. So basically, Minnesota, the number 1 seed, fell down yesterday to 1-2, which they're like the favorite to win because they've been dominant all year. But I wanted to talk about the end of the game. So it was a close game the whole time. They were like going back at it. I didn't get to see it, but I put it at the perfect time because I saw like literally everything play out live. So at the end of the game, Minnesota is down by 5 points, and there's like 40 seconds left, less than a minute. Or no, there's a minute, like a little over a minute, right? And I'm gonna show you all the video. Basically, they're down by 5, and they're trying to get into their star players, Nafisa Collier's hands to like bring them closer to winning. Because she could get a bucket on anyone. She was in the running for MVP, and she could shoot threes. She could take the ball in. She could fade away. She could like absorb contact and finish. So they try to get her the ball, and then this happened. Let me just show y'all.
You're gonna show it to us?
Yes. It was actually really sad to see. It was like just so many chaotic events happening at once.
You know what? We should call your dad. Where's your dad?
Ignore this damn ad.
No. Are you really his father?
New fireball blazing apple.
That was a good one.
Shoot it straight.
So here, okay, there's
You're
actually.
an ad watcher? Ugh.
I guess I am.
Just pay for the pro, man. Come on.
Look, I got Pro GBT. That's all. What the hell? Why is this playing? Okay, there was actually 30 seconds left when this happened, and they were down by 4. So look, Minnesota's inbounding the ball. They're away right now. Right here, the star player. They stirred the ball. So they take a 6-point lead. 20 seconds left. Look at the coach.
Where is she?
Right here.
Oh, damn. She went off on the refs?
Yes. It's a developing story right now.
What happened? What'd she do?
They break it down right now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she was mad. Like, they eject the coach. Star player has to get walked to the bench.
What does it mean by ejected?
Means you're
They cannot coach no longer.
Yeah, you're getting escorted out of the building.
Oh my gosh.
But look right here, look.
Oh.
That's the star player right there.
Is she injured?
It's a developing story. So the coach, if you like look closely, she just focused on her player the whole time. So she's mad because she felt there should have been a call.
Yeah.
I would say it wasn't like it was a clean strip. So it was like, how do you call it, incidental contact after that?
Yeah.
Like
That looked like a foul to me.
That's a foul?
That's a basketball foul, yeah. This ain't no NFL, football, like it's a foul. You pretty much cut off the person's lane, but you put them in the position where you put them in a bad position, but the person's already in motion. I don't know what the official rule is though. I'm just saying, as a basketball fan, a basketball person, that looks like a foul to me. Yeah.
Yeah, and wasn't that there? Like the star player got injured, and the coach noticed that, so she started going off on the refs, and she ended up getting ejected from the game. So right now, they haven't released an injury report, and I think there's a game tomorrow. So there's no injury report yet, but now it's a win or go home game, and they suspended the coach from coaching in that game because of, I guess, comments she made in the post-game presser, where she was just calling out the refs, like calling out leaders of the league to like change something, and so they suspended her from game 4. Game 4. So now, like, she's basically the leader of the team, right? The coach. So now they don't have her in the winner go home game. And then now the question is, are they going to have their star player?
So they basically lost 2 people.
Yes. 2 big people. Like,
she lost her cool. Yeah, I think she could have done better.
Like, handled the situation better, the coach?
She could have handled that situation better, correct. I mean, people, like, refs are human. They're going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
So it's not, well, I don't, see.
That's like a hard call, though, to also call. Like,
it's a hard call, correct. It's
It happened so fast.
Oh, that was so sad to see. And then, they carried off, they carried her off. She was limping and crying.
It looked like they bruised her knee. Like a knee.
I was like more worried about that hip. I was like, it went like to different.
To different ways.
I think that's considered a foul. I think there should be somebody else that evaluates the play and says like this actually should have been a foul, but it wasn't counted. Whatever, they still lost.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And people are like, well, how does it benefit anybody that it was a foul or no foul? 'Cause there's 25 seconds left, whatever. And
It benefited Mercury to seal the game.
yeah,
Is
but
it the
it's
dagger?
they were up by a substantial amount. It wasn't like
four,
they
but
were up
four
by
and-
4 with 20 seconds left.
28.
20 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
That's the game right there.
They could have tied it. They said they would have hit a two-point game. They foul. Miss one
Either
free
they
throw.
foul or they could let the shot clock run down. Or it depends how fast they got the bucket.
Yeah, it sucks when somebody gets injured in those type
It
of
does,
series. Yeah.
especially like that type of player. So we'll find out tomorrow. And my team I was rooting for was Minnesota. I wanted them to win, but now they're down 2-1, and this team's like on fire, low key.
Who's
like
the team?
Minnesota.
No, the other one.
Oh, Mercury, and they beat Phoenix
Earth.
Mercury, and they beat New York, who are the reigning champs.
Oh damn.
So right now they're like, I guess
the
they're on
ones we
heater.
went to go watch.
Yes, they beat freaking New York. We saw New York lose too, but you know
We
They had a
they're the
bad
defending
game.
champs.
Yeah,
so
they had a bad game.
yeah, they did.
They couldn't
It
hit
was the
those
second
like
half.
short. Couldn't hit those short jumpers or the short
The
layups. The
layups.
layups. They missed so many layups. Like, it could have been. They could have blown out the other team, but they missed so many layups, which is very rare.
Yeah, it was like an off day.
Yeah, but
They're not different.
anyways, so what's the name of this player that went down?
Nafisa Collier.
Ooh,
She's also a UConn alumni.
yeah.
But yeah, she's been having a good
season.
season and playoff season. How do you call it?
So there's a chance that Caitlin Clark gets a ring this year.
There's a chance. They're also trailing right now, though, 2-1 after yesterday.
But there's
They
a
fell
chance.
apart in the last quarter. They were winning back and forth last quarter. They go down by like 10. They couldn't recover.
Wait, she's playing again?
No, her team's playing though.
Oh.
So they win. She gets a ring too.
Yeah, you get a ring. If you're in the team, you get a ring.
You get a ring. You're considered
Nice.
a champion
You believe it or not, every person in the huddle in the space contributes somehow,
to the team.
negatively
Yeah.
possibly. But so that when the championship team wins, even the janitor, everybody
We're
gets
all
celebrated.
champions.
Yes, because it's a family. It's like
Yeah.
it's an atmosphere. It's a culture, and even if your best player's injured, there's influence that they have. Like they could say one thing to one
leadership.
player that changes everything for the team.
Yeah.
For real. Nah, and I see some players for them were stepping up for Indiana, and it's weird because you don't see them be like that. Not selfish with the ball, but I would say confident with shooting the ball or like taking certain shots. And when those players do that, they stay on fire. But when they don't, they go down by 10 like yesterday. So yeah, that's it now. So Las Vegas, they're leading 2-1 against Indiana, and Phoenix Mercury leading 2-1 against Minnesota. So Minnesota pulled through.
What's your prediction? Who makes it to the final?
Minnesota and Las Vegas.
That's your prediction right now. Minnesota versus Vegas. Who wins between Minnesota and Vegas?
Okay, if she's okay, Nafisa, and she comes back, they win for sure. If not, Las Vegas. Oh wait, if not,
Is it a 7-game series? The finals?
Oh yeah. Oh, so that's also a new rule. It's a 7-game series now. Before it was a 5. So now it's gonna be 7 games. Oh damn. No, I'm gonna go Minnesota, because they had a stretch without her, Nafisa, for a while, and they still managed to like be dominant, and they were pulling through. So I think they can still do it.
This is playoffs though.
It is playoffs, and Las Vegas is on a heater too. So it's like, oh shit.
Playoffs is a
Yeah.
whole different. People play defense in playoffs.
Yeah,
Like they'll die for a
it's
ball.
different. It's like, I don't know. It's just weird.
Don't die for a ball.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's gonna be hard. I need to see how Minnesota plays tomorrow. But my prediction is Minnesota wins it all.
Even after all this happened.
Yes,
All right, cool. That means
I think they're a well-coached group.
I think if the coach would have kept their composure, they could have won it.
You think?
Yeah, because
But then the other factor is the star player getting hurt. Like, you know how you said when a player goes down, it's hard for the whole team to recover.
during that game, but they
During-
the next game they could
They could come back.
I could bring it together. They have time
But
to
like when it happens
process that
through in
information.
there, it's like yeah. So hopefully Minnesota pulls through. Minnesota's the one that follows Jazzy Courtney.
oh yeah,
Stud
Corey,
Buds.
yes.
She's been cooking for them. She's
I
the one
know.
that's been like big dog. Her and the
Yeah.
other stud bud.
She invited us to games like whenever we want to go, but obviously it's Minnesota. So I think there was a game recently in Dallas, like one of the last games. But yeah, I had invitations there. Next season.
Let's go. Let's go to One
They're
Piece.
funny.
They are. Well, that's it on that.
Yeah.
Prayers out to Nafisa. Minnesota lock in. But if you see the series, they're like talking so much shit to each other, so it's actually interesting. Like this girl, her name's Satu. She made a layup on one of the ones from Minnesota, and she literally went like baby at, like she called her baby, and then like they got mad at each other in this game, so it's like build up tension. They're just talking shit the whole time.
That's good.
But yeah, it's playoffs, different times. Mercury's low key on a heater. Like Minnesota was dominant all year, and this like you could see it feels like they slowed down. But then it's also the thing like what you said about Canelo, like when two like you're so used to seeing them dominate, when like there's actually competition, it looks like they're not dominating, but in reality they're competing.
They're
And they're
competing.
still
That's
in
what
the
it is.
same high level.
Yeah.
So I think it could also be something like that, but people want to play it like as
They're not doing good.
they cool down at the wrong time or something like that. But nah, it's just
Like
everybody's how do you call it?
They're all elevating their
Elevating
game.
their game, yes.
Yeah, it's also like there's a lot of little variables that come into play. Like there could be a few players that are slightly injured, and they're you know like there's a lot during this time of season. There's a lot of injuries. Probably every player has an injury.
Yeah.
Some worse than others. So playoffs is like interesting because of that. I've seen some crazy stuff in the playoffs. Like there's so many crazy stories, especially with basketball.
Yeah. I can't
There's
wait to see.
there's one that sticks out to me. Isaiah Thomas, not the one that you guys know, the older one from the Pistons. He literally like had his ankle like this big, and he played the whole. He came back and he played, and they won the game.
Holy shit.
Like he barely walk. It's one of the most amazing games you'll watch.
That's crazy.
People
And he
do-
was hooping out there?
Yeah,
That's like adrenaline, right? When you don't feel
yeah.
nothing.
You don't feel anything.
Oh
And
my
as soon as you
gosh.
start walking, like you just feel crippled as fuck.
Yeah,
They took some
That's what-
Tylenol, some ibuprofen.
yeah.
It's like,
I saw some comments where like, so can Caitlin Clark come back if we get to the finals? Or is it like, because they're like, she had enough time to heal postseason, so like, can she just come back in or what? Because they're seeing videos of her shooting around, like I guess in practice. And they're like, she looked fine, bring her in. I'm like,
I think
no.
it's a precautionary.
Yeah.
It's like for her to have like enough time to fully heal and rule out all these possibilities of injury.
Especially you can't just be going into like game shape, right? And then being in regular shape. Game shape is like completely different. Look at that.
It takes 7 days to get out of shape. It takes 21 to get back into it.
God damn.
21?
3 weeks?
21 straight days. 21 straight days of conditioning, you'll be back into shape. But you miss out on 7 days in a row, you're back to ground zero, no matter who you are. Well, actually, there's this report on Usain Bolt saying that, which is ironically, the fastest guy in the world at one point. But he's like, I struggle to go up the steps now. So it's like he has to go do cardio around the track to just get his
Body warm?
conditioning back.
Damn, that's crazy because that's all he did his whole life.
Well, he did do short distance.
Yeah, but the body is like so used to, like it's still like you're exerting so much energy within those 10 seconds,
Yeah.
9 seconds, whatever, that you need to be able to do that like 100 times before you're ready or something like that. Like I don't know, I'm just giving you. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But anyways, one thing I did want to mention earlier, I kind of remember now.
You remember now?
Well, we need to do an episode on the Cypherpunks.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Cypherpunks, yeah.
So, but I think a lot of people from your generation don't know about the Cypherpunks, and I think it's important to understand the ethos of what they were doing, they were trying to do, and where we're at right now, because it's completely different.
Yeah.
Like they built that for us in a way or what?
Well, they were fighting for privacy. That's what they were like. They were risking their entire lives and careers
For privacy.
for the American citizens, right? So they actually had to, and I guess I'll say a few stories, but like there was a guy that tattooed, like I don't know if he was a cypherpunk or not, but there was a guy that tattooed like a code, right? An encryption, a code, because you couldn't technically take that code to any other country, because it helped people get privacy. With that code, you can have privacy over your connections.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was illegal to cross borders with that code. So somebody tattooed it on themselves to be able to do that. And then there was a file that was released where you can put this Like you could screen print the shirt. The code was on the shirt. So what are they gonna do if you have it on the shirt? Are they gonna arrest you? They're gonna do so. But anyway, so the Cypherpunks did a lot of that, and they risked their a lot of them risked their careers undercover, which way they had a lot of pseudonyms, like fake names and stuff that like because they needed to stay private to be able to do what they were doing. So, and there was a reason why,
reasons why.
Yeah. So, anyways, I think we should do an episode on that topic itself and explain it thoroughly.
Yes.
And why it actually matters now more than ever before.
Yeah. And it also kind of ties into what we talked about today, right?
Yeah.
Or is that what you thought of it?
That's why I was like, it came to me like, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's close out this episode with the fit checks.
Okay.
Oh, the fit checks. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Jenny, you start.
My low-rise star pants from, where did I say? Aeropostale.
Oh.
My checkered Vans, and then this shirt. It's like old as hell from Forever 21. I use it to work out.
You look old as hell. I'm kidding. Just kidding.
You look Forever 21.
Yeah, you do. You look for 21.
Shut up.
Me, I got the mod retro hat on in red.
M64.
M64.
Nice.
And then I got the red Nike hoodie. Found it in my room. I found out whose it is now. Not gonna mention no names, but
They left it in your room.
They left it in my room. It's mine.
Yeah.
It's got it, and it fit me, so I was like, okay. And then I got these gray jeans. I think they're from H&M. And then I got the Travis Scott's.
Yeah.
And my Metas, of course.
Yes.
That you didn't wear for the
So
first
y'all,
part of the episode.
yeah, I was like, if y'all saw me in the beginning, you didn't. Just pretend I had them on. You that?
Oh yeah, I'm wearing the Pradas. These are the original. I was filming the video earlier, so I wear my Pradas normally when I film videos. And then I'm wearing the Barney's Greg Yuna New York edition. So he actually gave me this one. But all the stuff that I have was mostly gifted to me.
Gifted stuff.
Yeah, I have a good luck with that. Oh, and I have the Yeezy sweatpants, the white sweatpants with the golf Travis Scott.
Nice. How long did those Yeezys take to get here?
These, actually, I'm getting a shipment. I forgot I ordered the shipment.
How long ago was it?
I don't even remember when I ordered this.
You just got like a notification?
Yeah, I got a notification like your shipment is out, like Yeezy shipment. I was like, when did I order this? I don't even remember ordering it. It was like a bunch of items. So it should be getting here like today or tomorrow.
We'll be waiting for its arrival. Okay, guys.
that all?
Well, that's going to be it for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed today's... I don't want to say episode again, but we hope you enjoyed today's episode. Let us know in the comments your thoughts about everything we talked to and put your predictions of who's going to win the WNBA playoffs. And would you ride a RoboTaxi? So let us know. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, we'll see you.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.